Welcome to our first interdenominational podcast. Recently, an important contest has been going on to try to determine the best Christian podcast, and it looks like next we're going to be up against the Haunted House Bros. You're talking about those guys who think Bigfoot's a Nephilim, right? That's the ones. Actually, I think Bigfoot was a Nephilim. Of course you do. Hey man, if you love Jesus, you're going to believe Bigfoot's a Nephilim. All right, let's get back on track. I thought a way we could beat those fellas at their own game is if each of us tell our favorite scary stories from our own denominations. All right, I'll go first. I once spent a weekend in a really small town, and they only had one Presbyterian church, and it was PC USA. Is that all? Well, also, all the stores in town didn't sell alcohol on Sunday, so it was the worst weekend ever. Someone's got to have a real scary story. Come on, this is a contest. Ooh, my turn. I saw a beast rising up out of the sea, with 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 diadems on its horns and blasphemous names on its heads. Bro, you're literally just reading Revelation right now. Well, we can sum up my scary story in 2 words. Left behind. Well, I can sum up my horror story in 1 word. Patriarchy. Guys, check it out. Just a few weeks ago, the hardline internet went down at our main campus, and so all of our satellite campuses lost the feed, and each of those had to have their campus pastors preach the sermon. And have you ever heard those guys preach? Talk about scary. I got a story about a guy baptizing a horse. That actually sounds awesome. Okay, guys, I have an actual horror story from Germany. Maria Renata Singer von Musso was a nun, and she joined a Bavarian convent in the 18th century. While she was there, the other nuns began to fall violently ill and begin to complain of visions of demons and devils. Eventually, the leadership began to investigate, and they went to Musso's room, and they found in there strange robes and even some poisons that she had hidden away. And come to find out, at a young age, she said that she had sold her soul to the devil. So the leadership convicted her of heresy and witchcraft, and they took her out, and she was beheaded and burned. Hey, if you're going to start talking about the devil getting into somebody, we're going to be here all night, because that happens about 3 times a week at my church. I still think we should talk about Bigfoot. No, we're not doing Bigfoot. The Scary House Bros already did that. We need something unique to us. Well, if you really want to get to the heart of the matter, the scariest story in the world is any church that lacks superior theology.